run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Manning. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A first down carry for Barkley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready, set. Check 52's the mic. I got it. Get it.
Now they'll throw it with Manning.
Hey.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Yes.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Switch. Check 31. Check 31. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Here's Brady. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So the Patriots will turn it over to their left-footed punter. That's Ryan Allen to kick it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. It's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Manning gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taken what the defense will give him.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Manning now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That good for 19 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Manning toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hey.
And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are in for 6. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady going to throw. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Let me go.
Brady now on first down. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. First down, here's White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Come on.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run with White. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold.
There we go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
There we go.
James White, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This is Lil KT. Southside.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That calls on the plate. The dad looked at my knife. Who's the man? Who's the G?
New York set to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Madden. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Hard to be a man, riding with my gun in hand.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Space to maneuver at the 40. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Wait, that wide, 80. Watch the slide, watch the slide.
On 2nd and 12.
Let's
Brady.
go.
And that is incomplete.
Man,
he
dog.
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Edelman there, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady.
Come on.
And able to find Dorsett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. first time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. Brady deferring to White on the draw. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Wait, that, wait, 20! You gonna see me in your nightmare, son! You gonna see me in your nightmare!
On 2nd down, it's White. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. He's going to
Let's go.
Out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The point after try for Gostkowski.
I think I fucked that up. Yeah, I fucked that up.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Manning. He was looking for Ingram.
Let's get sick.
Off by
Let's get sick. Let's get sick.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown,
Let's
Patriots.
Go. Let's go.
I don't know who was to blame there, but
watch this.
I love seeing pick sixes.
Pick the ball out.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
Get that quarterback! Rush in! Rush in! Rush in! New Mike 52, Mike 52. New draw quarter. Hey, 66.
So after the INT, it's Brady feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you You take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Manning to try again after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Jawan, you could have went up for that ball, though, Jawan.
It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Pick. All right, that's cool. How tall? Make an attempt. Make an attempt. That's all I want y'all to do is make an attempt.
Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down.
All right, Jawan. That's what I'm talking about. Make an attempt to pick the ball.
On this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. The Giants do snap it. It's Manning. And Tate's got it. Golden Tate's going to go. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 75 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
Hey.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to White. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They stay on the ground with White.
Come on, I want to get that first.
Won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady.
Let's go.
And this is caught.
Let's catch that motherfucker. Let's go. First down.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Brady now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it.
There we go. There we go.
It's a gain of 35.
Let's go.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Getting it. Getting it while the getting is good.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you
Getting while
reset.
getting is good.
Let's see what they've come up with
You
offensively
should
after
be.
having time to talk it over. On first down, White.
Ah, come on, sweet
And
feet.
effective running here.
You gotta get in there,
They'll take it
sweet
down
feet.
inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
You should be.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I've been on the road today, man.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now a toss play. This is White. And he is in.
Give me that motherfucking
Touchdown,
seat.
New England.
Let's go.
A 2-yard
Let's go.
touchdown run. And the Patriots
go.
add on to their lead.
This motherfucking Pats Nation
He
in this
keeps carrying the
motherfucker.
ball
Let's go.
into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Manning. Now a desperation throw deep
Get down
in the
now.
field.
We'll
This
take
is
that.
intercepted,
I'll take
and
that.
that should do it.
I'll take
The
that.
former Rutgers safety, Devin McCourty, has it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
User.
Another costly
User
turnover,
pick.
their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your
Let's
keys
go.
to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But the
it's
football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Brady going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
South Park. About to lose my mind. South Park. Let's go. South Park.
Brady to
And
throw
I'm
for it on
about to
4th
lose
down.
my mind.
Over the middle, Dorsett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. And this will
Let's go.
We'll forget
The fuck out the motherfucking game. Let's get this shit, dog. This motherfucking Pats Nation.
Touchdown.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to.
Man, she put a fire in me today, dog. I don't be winning no motherfucking game. I saw one four.
But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is
Four
how,
of them tonight.
Rub it in.
Let's go.
Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
Oh, somebody
These
watching.
guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room doing it.
Thank you for tuning in,
The
man.
virtual guys on the
One
screen
time,
don't have to
John,
face
down
each
here and
other
drop a
after this one.
comment.
In that
Feel me?
case,
Let me know how you like the game. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to get it in, trying to get some of this YouTube money, dog. You got some homies? Tell them to put it in, dog. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to your boy.
And then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there
Listen
with
to
you,
these
partner.
Southside
At the
men.
end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't
H-time.
cough up the football at the end. Just
But I'm a
take care
pass
of
fan.
it.
Let's go.
Victory was theirs, and that's exactly
That's
what
probably
they
an
did.
island watch. It's hard to think when your mind goes blank. You just can't
So that'll
think
just
when your
about do it
mind
for
goes
Charles
blank.
Davis. I'm
It's
Brandon
hard
Gordon.
to
You've been
think
watching the
when
NFL.
that's how that nigga was
on
playing.
EA
His
Sports
mind went
4.
blank.
Log on to
My mind
EASports.com.
went blank.
With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Can't think when your mind goes blank. It's hard to think when your mind goes blank. Check out these highlights, man. Get that show some love on my highlights. That be hard, maybe sometimes. What was my first touchdown? Saquon Barkley had one. He took 21. That was 7 yards. I ain't shot out. Fucking shit. Oh, man, why didn't I get my Stephon Gilmore pick 6? We don't ain't have no exciting players. Out of 14 attempts, I completed 10. 214 yards. That's cool. 1 touchdown. 39. Michelle. 56. Damn. That was on both sides of the ball. Played good defense. James White, 3 touchdowns, man. Go ahead and raise my nigga rating, dog. I was a Super Bowl hero, man. What the fuck? Broke 2 tackles. So, oh, no, that was last game. Was that this game? Yeah, that was last game. Hit a kick return.